Welcome back, Indie Game Fanatics, to our continuing Let's Play of Caribbean Legend. So, the stream yesterday, pretty happy about. There's a lot of tough battles, but we managed to come out on top and finish them up. We won the final lesson, which was a series of 5 different fights, which was pretty crazy, if I'm recalling correctly. So we had 2 beach skirmishes, 1 in the jungle, another one when we came back out to the shore, and then a final one when we got back to the main island, Martinique, and went to the bay, and then got betrayed, and had a fight there as well. Then we went on and fought Blackwood, and that battle took forever. Not necessarily because of the fighting, which itself took forever, but when I got through the waves of enemies and got to the last wave and then the final fight, and then there was another wave, I basically had to kite the enemies around the island over and over again in order to be able to shoot them to get their numbers down to where I could actually sword fight them. But in the end, we were successful. We captured both a corvette and the Lady Beth yesterday. Now, it's been suggested to me that the corvette is more useful going forward than the Lady Beth, which I used the corvette to get the Lady Beth. However, we do have the issue that Deluxe's sailing skills are not high enough yet to captain the corvette. He's at like 50 out of 55 needed. And so what we've done is we've got... he also doesn't have, I think, the ability to pilot himself. So I think the issue here is I need to switch these, right? Okay, no, I know what I did. So we are on the corvette with the captain that has the skill to sail up to level 55 navigation, but does not have the personal skill to captain a ship himself without me. And then we have Deluxe over on the Lady Beth captaining that ship for now. And the problem is that if I were to leave the Lady Beth and just want to captain this ship, then Deluxe does not have the navigation skill yet to sail the corvette. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those 2 ships back to Capsterville, and I'm going to dock the corvette for now, take the Lady Beth, use that so that Deluxe can continue to be the navigator and get his skill up until we can take over the... And then once we get him over 55, then we'll go back and grab the corvette and park the Lady Beth after that. I think that's what we're going to do. We still need to head to Barbados to pick up Blackwood's treasure and check that out. And then we're probably going to do another treasure hunt today. But that's the current plans. We also need to free my brother soon, which we haven't finished yet, so that is what I'm up to. Vitality drop. Your vitality is dropped. The stat shows your character's overall condition and affects all attributes. Vitality drops from using basic healing, story events, drinking, and overloading. Yeah, the problem is I got drunk multiple times during that fight in order to heal. I used a ton of health potions. Restore it with special potions, romance, resting at the tavern, or just over time. In tough cases, priests can help. Unique officers also lose vitality if badly wounded in battle. Luckily, they recover it on their own. So the problem is my vitality dropped down from excellent to good. So that is going to negatively affect all of my base stats and my combat stats. So that even though I'm at good, it has such a big negative effect. Vitality stats -5, And then -1 to all of our base stats. So that's huge. That's not good. Hopefully it doesn't take too... Oh, shit. Why did the Dutch attack me here? Ah, crap. We're not really kitted out for a battle, so I'm just gonna flee from it. We should be able to get away, I think. I have to lay out clippers. But both of us are kind of low on crew. Alright, good. Wait, what? They're still in range. There we go. Now we can get out. Holy crap. Oh, come on! No! Are you kidding me? What the hell just happened there? You know what? Fuck it. I'm not dealing with that. We're gonna reset. That is so upsetting. The storm literally spawned right on my head. Like, the only way I might have avoided it at that point was to not have been in ×3 speed, but it would have been ridiculous to not. I'm gonna try and stay more south, and hopefully we've avoided it by not getting into that combat either. Yeah, okay, good. Trying to get in exchange range, but sure, game. Thank you. Alright. So, what we need to do here is swap ships, because we're taking the snow patrol. We're gonna put our crew on this ship. Any crew that we can't fit on this ship, we're going to leave with the ship, because we will switch back to the Corvette later. Alt click. No. Shift click. No. Oh, there we go. I was trying to find the button. It was shift left arrow on the keyboard, not click. I swear, I pay attention, guys. Alright, now let's take some ammo. Oh, we got some vanilla on board. And we got some ship silk, ropes, ironwood, and gold. What does this sell for? I've never seen just straight up gold as a good on a ship, but apparently treasure ships can have them. That's pretty cool. Alright, it's nighttime, so let's go sleep at the tavern. Alright, so we got Blackwood's map, so we're gonna go hunt that down. We already have a part of another treasure map, so maybe Blackwood's map will give us access to another treasure. Possibly a tier 2 treasure.
We're always happy to serve our customers.
Now I don't have to worry about Blackwood taking up a room in any of the inns. Still only at good. Alright, so first stop's gonna be the shop.
My store is at your service.
Need to sell off. That would give me 100,000. I think I need to launder this first to get the actual value, though. If I recall correctly. Because this is captured goods. Everything I'm going to sell is already on this ship, so I'm going to go ahead and go to Harbor Master.
I'm all ears.
Alright, I'm going to leave it with Captain and crew. We got to Luke, and we only need 3 levels in navigation to get him to 55. The other issue is going to be our vitality needs to go up. Tommy's is currently down, Deluxe is currently down. Removing him as a vanguard. Putting Claude back on. Wait, did I leave Luke as the navigator of that ship? I'm so confused.
We got into such a terrible storm.
Now I find sailors here. Gun paper, yes. We need lots of gun paper because we are out of that type of ammo. We're going to need to make more advanced healing potions because we're also out of that as well. It's going to take a little bit for us to recover from those battles.
Products for any taste.
As far as like our items, I'm going to have to do a lot of shopping, visiting shops for gun paper and
Any products for
other
any
items
taste.
as well. I'm pretty sure I already have mixed recipe. Let me double check. Yeah. So I need to go and make elixirs if I could. I need alchemist chest to make that. Yeah, I really need an alchemist chest so I can make that stuff. Anywho, let's go over here. To the naval yard.
Ships are like people. Every one of them has a soul of their own.
Okay, so the Lady Beth can be... two, so it's 18, 19, 20 cannons. So is this one already at max then? Or am I reading this wrong? Armament max 16 pound 20, cannon 16 pound 20. £20 cannons, is that the max? Is that what this is saying? And I can have 20 of them? I want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly, because it confuses the shit out of me, honestly. I thought I understood it before, but looking at it now, I'm confused again. Shows the maximum allowable caliber and maximum possible number of guns on the ship. 16 pounds. Maximum allowable caliber, maximum possible number of guns on ship 20. This one shows that we have 16-pound cannons and 20 of them. So I think this ship's already maxed out.
Is there something you need?
Alright, so what I need to do here... So I want to unload all of that stuff. I want to go hop on my ship, go to world map for a second, come back, grab that stuff, the gold and the vanilla, and then sell it. I think is how I'm supposed to like launder it effectively. That smarted me at the lighthouse. Oh my god. I'm sprinting, but because of the water, I can't actually sprint. I'm trapped. This is why you don't go this way, I guess. Oh my god. One moved. One moved. Can we get by? I almost got out. Ah, there we go. Holy crap. Note to self, don't try and cross there when there's other people there.
Is there something you need?
Wait.
My store is at your service.
It didn't make a difference in price. Maybe in this case it didn't. Consider it as, like, stole or captured goods? I don't know. But in any case, I don't know if gold is a strategic resource or not. I'm gonna sell it. If I shouldn't, let me know. Alright. Now we need to head out to Barbados. Storm. Also, please somebody tell me how I fix my relationship with the Dutch. What's the way out of Barbados? Here it is. That way's to their fort. Just for good measure. I'm pretty sure I made sure to wear the hat when I got the map. But just in case, we'll go ahead and wear it now. Why do I feel like I should have been able to have found the plantation easier than this? That's a cove that has naval officers on it. Must be a patrol. That's the cave. It's another bay. Yeah, I think I chose the exact opposite direction of the way I should have been heading from the start. But I don't know the island layouts that well, guys. So I should have gone from the city to the left. No, I'm back at the city. I'm pretty sure I just took every possible direction in the jungle. Because that's to the fort. And then we went through here and we started off by going to the right every time. And then I tried to the left. The left is a bay. Maybe I missed one turn. There's only two directions from here. One leads to the bay. This one leads deeper, but this is the cave entrance. So this one leads deeper. No. This one doesn't lead any deeper. This is the bay. So you got the bay and the cave over here that split off of this path. And from here you have... Let's try this fork. A bay. You got bay, cave, and bay from this way. And those are the only options outside of the city there, and then the fort over here. So maybe in order to get to the plantation, I have to enter from somewhere else? Like, not from the city? I didn't see the lighthouse anywhere, so let's start from the lighthouse. I think this is where I picked him up. Tommy. Aha. So you have to go from the lighthouse to get to there. What is this? Isn't this supposed to be hidden? What the shit? Or is this from another entrance from the city? Oh, okay. So the city on this island has two different exits. One leads to here, one leads to there. Interesting. I did not expect that. Okay. So let's review Blackwood's map. This beautifully crafted map, drawn by the hands of a professional military man, indicates one of the houses on Beto's plantation. I just realized, did I have one of these guys loaded up with stuff at one point? I did. He's carrying a lot of gold and silver nuggets. I'll have to visit a banker. Now, apparently one of the houses has a treasure in it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. The hell's a silver nugget doing in this house? I'm guessing it's gonna end up being the main house, but just to be safe, I'm checking every other house. Alright, main house it is. Yep, treasure somewhere nearby. Apparently I gotta talk to her. Elizabeth Bishop. Excuse me, are you Elizabeth? Yes, that's me, and who are you? Captain Charles Demure. I knew Albert Blackwood. My Albert? Oh my god, is he alright? Unfortunately, no, he died in battle, fought to the last. I suspected so. So many years without a single word. I know I waited for him. Waited a long time. Father said Albert just needed to wait for a promotion. The governor had already decided everything. It was a matter of a few months, but Albert, he took that conversation quite differently, said he would return wealthy, worthy of my hand, and he left. Just left. He thought of you until his last day. How foolish. I didn't need his treasures. I loved him, not his money. I was ready to run away with him, but he was so proud. I waited for a letter, any word, and then only this strange manual arrived. Such a cold, calculating document. Not at all like the Albert I knew. That's when I realized I had lost him. Among his things I found this. Ward Blackwood's charter. A map to my house? I was his main treasure? What irony. He searched for riches all over the Caribbean, and the only thing that mattered to him was always here. Wait, I have something for you. This is Albert's manual. He sent it to me a year ago, said it would help him find treasures and return to me. Now it will be more useful to you. Thank you, Elizabeth. I'm sorry it all turned out this way. And I got married, Captain, to Mr. Bishop, Father insisted. You don't know this man, and you wouldn't want to. Every day I think about how my life would have been if Albert had just returned. Now I'll think about that too. Goodbye, Captain. Take care of yourself. Don't chase ghosts. Blackwood's charter. Albert Blackwood's personal code details the structure of the Lady Beth, the positioning of the marksman, and the Sea Fox's battle tactics. A separate section covers treasure hunting and rewarding skilled shooters with recovered loot. Treasures found 0 of 10. Each treasure found increases crew musket volley power by 1% and grape shot damage by 2%. Holy crap. I need to equip this and go find some treasure. So we're gonna find some treasure so we can stack the crap out of this, and then we'll actually right now I'm gonna put the arrowstone back on. We're gonna need to put it on a boat swine. I don't know. I'll equip it before I find treasures. I guess it counts when you find the treasure. We'll figure out how that mechanic works. But for now, we have finished with Blackwood. Hello? Diego de Landa. Sad story, isn't it? Who are you? Did you see Lady Bishop? Sad fate, isn't it? But I'm afraid it was deserved. Oh yes, poor woman. Her husband not the kindest. They say his plantations are the most productive on Barbados and the cruelest. Do you know how many slaves die there each month? Recently, he beat to death a real doctor from England. A man of great mind and talent, but her fate isn't much better, believe me. People come to me for confession, Captain. I hear things they're afraid to tell even their loved ones. Their fears, their sins, their pain. Aren't you afraid of persecution? It's not easy for a Catholic priest on English soil. My fears are nothing compared to what you just left behind that door. And that little book you took from that unfortunate woman, if fear had a form, it would be exactly like that. Good day, Captain. Tell me why. That was dangerous and foolish. What drives you, Captain? What is your fire? It's none of your business. I don't understand. The others, yes, but not you. Not yet. One, for example, seeks justice. Another obsessed with the dark waters of death. People so easily lose themselves in their desires, don't you think? You're a strange priest, Father. I should go. Your work is only beginning, Captain. Does this have to do with the idea behind hunting down, like, the legend ships? Like the... I'm trying to think of what the word is, but like how we took the Lady Beth, so that's what his was about greed. The other one's about... And he's talking about desires. I wonder if I'll see more of him each time I take down one of the powerful captains in the Caribbean. Anywho. Alright, so we're finished here on Barbados, other than checking the tavern to see if anybody's got a treasure map for sale.
Every time I'm losing
Oh, here we go. This might be Claude's... This is Claude's third time, I'm pretty sure. I'm truly sorry, but I'm fed up with all these duties, watches, and discipline. You see, I want to live a free life, at least for a while. But I realize that you will not be waiting for me, so could you discharge me? Don't you realize that by leaving now, you're simply stabbing me in the back? I cannot let you go. Don't even think about it. I have served you faithfully all this time. Haven't I earned the right to decide my fate for myself? 6,000 pesos. So that was the third time he's asked to leave, I believe. Maybe the next time he talks to me, it'll be a quest.
Water with a room here. And we don't serve rotten fish.
No, nobody here is selling a treasure map. I do want to check the shops, though. It's like I gotta wait a little bit.
Stop on by. Best products in the colony.
Finding a lot of merchant beads.
Hurry, hurry. Only today you can get 2 products for the price of 1.
I've been told this musket I can upgrade. %7 increased fleet power. Interesting. $32 to $67. This one's 44 to 60. I think I'll stick with my own. Gun paper, yes please. We need all that. The other thing I can do is go to the bank.
A good interest rate for a good customer.
I say, I'm pretty sure I have more than that. Oh, he only has 138 doubloons. How much are they worth per peso if I sold them for that? So I'm pretty sure if I trade them for doubloons, they're worth more. Yeah.
A good interest rate for a good customer.
I don't recall having seen a lot emerald yet. I'll take it. Alright. Let's go do some sailing, but we spent a little bit more time in the shops. That's right, my ship's not here. I'm at the lighthouse. Forgot where I parked my ship. Let's run over there real quick. Alright, so now that we've finished up with Blackwood, I think the next thing I'm going to do is work on going to free my brother. We'll go pay off him. But that will be for tomorrow. So I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. We have found Blackwood's treasure, and we will work on finding some more so we can increase the stats on that new gear to increase musket volley and grape shot for my fighting. But that's going to be it for now. Hope y'all have a good one, and I'll see you again tomorrow.